An Orthodox Jewish leader is standing trial on charges he sexually abused a teen he was counseling. Mary Murphy is live at the courthouse in downtown Brooklyn with the latest testimony. Mary?
Jody, that teenage girl took the stand today all day long, and that counselor, well, he didn't even have a license to practice. But prosecutors say 54-year-old Nehemiah Weberman thought he had a license to sexually violate the girl.
Step back. Step back. Step back.
The Orthodox community turned out in droves, hoping to get a courtroom seat as a 17-year-old girl from Williamsburg pointed the finger at a well-known counselor named Nehemiah Weberman, who once ran something called the Molesting Squad.
She wasn't being rebellious. She was just an inquisitive, out-of-the-box thinker.
The girl's family hired Weberman to advise her when she was only 12 in 6th grade. He is now charged with forcing the then-adolescent to perform sex acts for the next 3 years. The victim's friend said she, too, was an abuse victim of another man.
I didn't report it, so...
Would you report it now?
Honestly, no. I wish I had the strength that she does.
In graphic testimony, the 17-year-old choked up, talking about how the counseling sessions soon involved oral sex and then more. When she tried to stop going for counseling, the teen says Weberman showed up at her house in 2009. Quote, "I was very depressed and wearing pajamas. He came up to my room. He started undressing me and asked why I didn't want to see him anymore." She said Weberman started to have sex with her. "Did you stop?" the prosecutor asked. "No, I didn't have the strength," said the teen. "I wasn't eating for 3 days. I wanted to die." Here's Weberman's defense attorney.
The only statement that we'll make is that this is a case that's going to be tried in that courtroom. There'll be no holds barred. Everything is going to come out.
The Weberman case gained notoriety when large sectors of the Williamsburg community held fundraisers to get money for his criminal defense. This 18-year-old named Deborah met Weberman's accuser at an alternative religious school and said she too was abused by an older relative. How much older was he than you?
A lot older than me, like 50 years.
50 years?
Yes.
Was that a grandfather?
Yes.
Deborah's legs shook as a school friend held her hand. And did you ask him why he was doing this to you?
Yeah, his excuse was because I love you.
Joey D'Angelo said Weberman used to work for his family, and he, as a 10-year-old, felt uncomfortable.
I sat down on his lap, which is very inappropriate for somebody to have me sit on his lap. I felt an erection.
Joey D'Angelo first told his story to Pix 11 back in 2009 of being raped in a mikveh bath in Williamsburg. We met a number of people today in court who said that they were abuse victims too. The defense has now begun cross-examination of the teenage accuser in this case, and they got her to admit that she developed an intense hatred for her religion. She also said that she once got into trouble for smuggling People magazine into her house. Reporting live from Brooklyn Supreme Court, I'm Mary Murphy, Pix 11 News. Back to you, Jody, in the studio.